Salut YouTube. Today is today is a day that I thought would never happen. I'm going to show you some products that I've decluttered from my stash. But I already showed you like mini declutters before, but today well, not today, a week ago, I stumbled upon this, which is the Wet n Wild Catsuit cream eyeshadow basically, and it dried out. So I thought to myself that I really need to declutter my collection, like look at what's good, what's not good anymore, but do it seriously. And when I mean seriously, I mean look at my eye products. But before that, as you can hear by my horrible accent, I'm French, and today we're going to talk about a lot of products that I've decided to declutter. First, this brush. This brush, I talked about it in my summer haul. It's crap. It's going to the trash. Then let's talk about lip product. The first lip product is on the chopping block. I think I've talked about it in another video, but on me, I hate brown, a brown lipstick. So I've tried many times to buy one and like it, but I don't like it. So I'm gonna get rid of every lip product, brown lipsticks today. But this one is on the chopping block because I'm trying to use it as a contour bronzer stick. So for now, it's not in my lip products anymore. It's nowhere for now, but it's still in my stash, but not in my lip products. I tried the same with the lip and cheek from Kiko, but it's too sticky. I don't like it. And finally, I have the NYX Liquid Suede in the color Club Hopper. Yes. And goodbye. Okay, now in my next roulette pan collab updates, I'm going to talk about how much I love red, so stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna get rid of this lipstick. It's the Model Co Stiletto lipstick. It's a beautiful red. It's a bright red. I hate the consistency of the lipstick. I'm gonna get rid of these two because I can't stand the color on me. This is the Bellapierre Burlesque lipstick. It's a creamy lipstick in this color. It's like a pinky purple. No. And the second one is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Prague. Saying it as a French person, I don't know how you say it as an English speaker, but as you can see, it's basically the same color, so no. And the last lipstick, actually, it's the Too Faced Melting Matte in the color Sugar Cookie. I'm not gonna swatch it because it's brand new. As you can imagine, I mean, it's way too light for me, so I'm going to give that to a friend. Let's continue. So, as I was talking about, I'm going to get rid of this liquid catsuit from Wet n Wild. This one is in the color Ruby or Ruby Haste, I don't know. It's right on me. Oh yeah, and most of the products that I will show you are pretty much untouched, slightly used, just because most of my collection looks like this. Next is the Kiko Cool Touch eyeshadow in the color 4 Modern Burgundy. This one, I think you can see, when did it okay, whatever. I think you can see, how can I show you on which side? On this side. There's like brown crystals appearing and smells like paint. So getting rid of this one. I'm getting rid of this NYX Chrome eyeshadow in the color Olive. It's a beautiful shade, but it's the formula is pretty bad. I'm gonna get rid of these two. This one is the e.l.f. Pressed Mineral eyeshadow in the color Heartbreaker. It's this color. It's like a taupe. Yeah, taupe color, but on me it's, and I think you can see it. It's compared to my skin tone, it just looks great. Same for this one. It's an eyeshadow from the glossy box. It's called Glossy Mauve, and it's basically looking, yeah, you can see it more. Same, it's basically looking gray on me, and I'm not wearing gray. Let's look at cream shadows. I have 3 of them. These 3. These are 3 color tattoos from Maybelline. This one is in the color 20 Painted Purple. No surprise, it's a purple. Try it out. I have this one in the color 70 Metallic Pomegranate. Try it out too. And the last one is this color. It's beautiful, and it's in the color 20 Turquoise Forever, and try it out too. Then let's talk about these two. These two are Sephora colorful eyeshadows. Okay, so this one is in the color 22 Firework. This one is in the color 9 Jungle Party. These are pretty lackluster eyeshadows because I think you can see it pretty much. These have a black base, so it's pretty dark on the eyes, and they have a pretty reflect, but you cannot really see it on the eyes. These NYX eyeshadows, this one is in the color Olive Green, this one, the middle one, is in the color Kiwi, and this one is in the color Golden Orange. I bought these 5 years ago, I think, on Amazon, and first of all, I don't know what I was thinking with, green. I just don't really wear greens, and these are like satin, so I can't use them as transition color. This one is an orange. The problem is that, again, it's a satin color, so doesn't work as a transition color. They are pretty powdery, not that pigmented. They don't stay on the lid that well, so I'm getting rid of them. I thought about keeping this one and franking it with my Sephora blush, but I have way too much makeup to do this. Let's talk about Colourpop Shadows. They have the same problem as the Sephora shadows. Come on. Okay, so these two, oh my god, they look gorgeous. They have dried out, but they mostly look like this on the eyes. This one, I mean, this one is in the color Rex, and this one is in the color Shameless. Oh, they look gorgeous like this. As you can see, I did not use them a lot. This one, actually, the Shameless color looks a lot like the Scorpio eyeshadow from Urban Decay, and I prefer this formula, so I'm keeping that one. Let's talk about two singles, well, two eyeshadows that I depotted. These two from Kiko. Can you see this one? Yes, these two from Kiko. This is the number 165, and this one is in the okay. This one is in the color 165, and this one is in the color 176. They are pretty old. This one is 8 years old, this one is 6 years old. That's not why I'm getting rid of them, just because they are not working anymore. I don't know if you can see it, but this one is like textured on the surface. I use that a lot, even though it doesn't look like it, but it's like grainy on the surface. I hope you can see it. And it's not that pigmented on the eyes anymore, and as you can see, it's a bright blue, so that's why. And this one, you can see like light color. Don't mind it, it just appeared. It's just because I used it to repress my fantasy highlighter, but this one is kind of hard panned. I'm debating, I have the two, whoa. I'm debating just getting rid of the powder and keeping them to Franken or repressed shadows. Then I'm getting rid of this shadow. It's from Bourjois. It's the Extrait de Phare in the number 07. I love khakis on my eyes, but this one is lackluster. I mean, look, it's not that interesting on the eyes. It's pretty matte. This is the e.l.f. long-lasting lustrous eyeshadow. This one is in the color Party, and it has completely dried up, so goodbye. I'm getting rid of this water eyeshadow from Kiko. This one is in the color 206. It's brown with silver shimmers. It's atrocious. I don't know how I ended up with this in my stash. I hate it. So I'm getting rid of this. This one is an Yves Rocher, what's the English name? Intense Color Single Eyeshadow. This one is in the color Bleu Nuit. Is that it? No. Bleu Indigo Matte. It's like indigo blue matte. Matte indigo blue. Yes. Looks pretty blue here, but it's pretty dry first, and it's not that pigmented, and on the eyes it's actually turning black pretty fast. I'm gonna get rid of this old cream shadow from Kiko. It's the Color Shock long lasting eyeshadow in the color 107 Inspiration Emerald. It's looking like this and like this. It's a really beautiful shade. It's still creamy, but the pigmentation is crap. I mean, I hope you're gonna see it on camera, but it's pretty like it's not smooth. It's patchy on the eyes, even though I mostly use cream shadows as bases, but this one, no. Last product from Kiko. If you're wondering why I have so much Kiko products, is because for 2.5 years I worked for Kiko, so I got a lot of my makeup back then because I mean 50% off. But anyway, this one is the liquid shadow from the collection Into the Dark metallic eyeshadow in the number 4. It's a dark green. This one is on the chopping block. I will try to use it next week because it looks pretty. I just don't use it, so we'll see about this one. The next one is also on the chopping block. It's from PB Cosmetic. It's the Iridescent Eyeshadow. It's a pretty eyeshadow. It's pretty, like, not subtle because it's pigmented, but it's not far away from my skin tone. Can you see it? It's just here, but I think it doesn't set, so it creases pretty fast, and I have super oily lids. And for the last product is from Yves Rocher. I've worked on this year and I realized that it's not as good as before. It's the Crayon Regard in the color, I think it has an English name. Yes, it's the long lasting crayon in 41 Violet Electric. I mean, it has completely lost pigmentation. Oh, and now it's looking okay. But believe me, on the eyes, it's like semi-transparent. It's quite dry too. Oh my god, I almost forgot about this. Let me not. This. I'm getting rid of this palette. These are actually single shadows from the brand PB Cosmetics. I think I'm gonna keep this shadow because it's quite good. It's a little bit dry, but it hasn't gone bad. And which one? This one. I think I wanted to keep this one too because it was still good. But if you look at this part of the palette, you can see that some shadows released like oil or anything. If you really look at it, it's like these 3 and these 2 released oil. This one has a hard pan. It was my favorite shadow. It was like a shimmery raspberry shadow. Loved it. Hey, this one is powdery. This one is nothing special. This one was supposed to be a matte. It's not. This one looks horrible on me. This one I hate. Shimmery beige on me. Which this one looks so dated. This one hard pan, and as I said, I'm gonna keep these 2. All right, have I talked about everything? I think I did. So that's it. These are all the products that I'm gonna get rid of. I'm going to get rid of 42 products. 2 are on the chopping block. This third one, I'm trying to use it as cream contour bronzer. It was really hard for me to declutter. I hate decluttering. I'm more in the mindset that you can use everything, well, until it turned bad. But thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.